Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
At 9 o'clock, the shadows fall, the static hums, the echoes call. We gather close, the screen aglow, past midnight streets where few would go. Watch a wish, a whispered tone, step inside the Twilight Zone. Now the hour's here, the lights are low, strange tales begin, their shadows show. One twist of fate, one tale unknown, at 9 o'clock in the Twilight Zone. A smoky ache, a vanished face, a time and place that leave no trace. The world you knew, don't look for it. Reality takes a midnight hit. The clock unwinds, ghostly drone. Now you're caught in the Twilight Zone. Now the hour's here, the lights are low, strange tales begin, their shadows show. One twist of fate, one tale unknown, at 9 o'clock in the Twilight Zone. So grab your seat, don't watch alone. It's 9 o'clock in the Twilight Zone.
Tonight, we embark on a journey through 4 chapters of the Twilight Zone, where truth bends, time slips, and the familiar turns strangely unfamiliar. We begin with Nightmare as a Child, a story where memory refuses to rest quietly, and the ghosts of the past take the shape of a child's knowing eyes. The next stop, a stop at Willoughby. A weary man longs for peace, for a July afternoon that never ends. But in the zone, every escape carries its price. Then comes The Chaser, a tale of love found in a bottle, of passion compelled by potion. But beware, what you wish for in this world may not be what you truly want. And finally, a passage for Trumpet. A musician at the end of his rope discovers that death is not always as ending. Sometimes it is overdue for a second chance. So settle in, dim the lights, and prepare yourselves for an evening where morality twists, irony reigns, and reality is but a suggestion. 4 stories, one destination, the Twilight Zone. So, welcome everybody, and how's it going?
Oh, still haven't kicking that dead yet. How about you, Gorilla?
Uh, I'm doing all right there. How are you doing, Jerm?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Oh, doing good. Good. We had to start early today. There. Well, go ahead and say hi to our chat. Looks like we got Kimberly here. Welcome, Kimberly. I'm here. I'm here. And sit down and make you read your own.
You're about to enter a dimension where you can understand a gorilla, a powerful syphilor that's waiting to shock you, a talking super germ, and maybe a hardcore trekker to show up. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
And hey, JPRH1, how's it going? He goes, howdy. So I'm going to go ahead and click play for our first episode. Oh, looks like we had someone in the backstage. Who says 100%?
I have no idea.
No,
Right.
'cause I
Well,
was
they
looking
left.
at it really on the.
I would
I
delete
was
that
looking
link
at
you
it.
put in there too, Gorilla. You don't want to repeat it last time.
No, I'm being sketchy on who I let up after last time. I'm still waiting for Mikey to get here. I thought you'd be. I suppose I could always just send it to him.
So she's everyone's parents' worst nightmare, a child psychiatrist, or the children snitch on their parents.
There, I sent it, and you,
Oh, Joe 3, you're not verified, so we're going to have to kick you.
Joe, Joe 3. Just that
He's
come
in
you
the back
get
of the
the
studio.
live chat. Why isn't it let me go through my live chat? Yeah, it's not letting me on my thing here.
Well, sorry, Joe 3, you don't quite pass the mustard.
Wait. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, I remember this.
Stanley Kubrick must have stolen the vibe from this episode because I can feel it. Either this girl has a supernatural sense, or she is her as a child.
One of those is right.
This gal's a psychic.
Don't we all love psychics?
Oh. Welcome, Eastland Burkholder. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Scurvy. Our girl and chill arm wrestle for the right on doing Twilight Zone streams. I'm doing the watch party. She's doing the reviews. That's all. Oh, Kimberly's not in the Cosby. Didn't I pin it?
Al Sterling must love his supernatural allegories here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a scumbag.
I'm getting a Sister Charming feeling from him right now.
Well, when he says worked for mother, that kind of has two meanings. He worked for the state who worked for her mother.
He's touching a subject that she wants to avoid.
Well, it sounded like a classic case of PTSD where she's actually actively blocking out their past thing here. Normally, I was misinformed.
Oh, she saw his face. Hey, Boomer.
Hey, Boomer, how's it going? He's giving us our tornado siren, which whoop whoop whoop. If this weather was a little bit rougher, they will have sounded the sirens tonight, there, Boomer. Woody.
Yeah, there's another thing very odd. And that's the problem. She'll remember.
Scary said that's Mikey's smoke alarm. Now I think she's starting to click two together.
And I was right. That man is her father, or the illusion of her father.
Well, not quite her father.
So he's an illusion. So I'm right again.
He's not an illusion.
That you were abused as a child.
So yeah, she's having like a traumatic flashback.
So he's a stalker psychopath. Others, it's a nightmare.
I see they cut out the cigarette ads.
No, I thought they attached them at the end of it. I know there's a couple of them that they do have. They do have the cigarette ads there.
Just out of curiosity, how long is season 1 roughly?
This is the end of it. Oh, hey Curtis, how's it going? And Boomer says, I don't remember this one. And hey Boomer, how's it go? Or Curtis, welcome. Curtis, if you want a link, just let me know.
How you doing, Curtis?
Oh, Boomer's put the link, put the thing in they made there for me. But it needs to be 16 by 9.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, I see. I really need a second screen.
That can be arranged, Gorilla.
I got a second monitor, but I just don't know how to set it up to where I'd have two screens.
You probably need to plug it into your computer and set it up as a secondary screen.
Yeah, if you have a second HDMI connector.
Okay.
I assume the monitor you have is connected by HDMI, right?
Yeah, I'm using a TV.
Yeah. So if you have a second port for it, should be no problem. If not, I'm sure they have a splitter or something that may or may not work. It's kind of hit and miss
Okay.
when you split HDMI.
Huh.
That's a felony.
What's a felony?
That's corporate espionage, stealing a client like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Did the law exist back then?
Depending on when they made this, if it's the 1960s, yeah. That's 1 to 5 years.
I think this is the wrong episode.
Not yet.
'Cause I thought we were going to be doing Train to Willoughby there. Let's see, multiple monitor really helps. Easy to set up. Did Dan ask if laws existed in the 60s?
Will them imply a certain law.
This is definitely the right episode.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is.
I take it we're in his mind.
Yes and no.
The
Show the
town,
old
name
man out the window, says Curtis.
the town name is also a good pun and state of mind that he's in.
The PvP should be on soon. Oh, apparently there was an economic expo in action as early as 1832. Okay, I did not know that.
Dreaming of a midsummer afternoon and that type of weather, that's not idiotic. Yep, we got
Mikey.
Oh, hey guys.
Mikey.
Sorry, I'm late. Hey, Jerm. Sit down.
Hey, Mikey, the weirdo has joined the panel.
I have a feeling PvP's not here because he's still working. Are you guys watching the correct episode then?
Yes.
Yeah, Willoughby.
Which one are we on now? 28 or 29?
29. No, we're on
29.
30. We're on 30.
Oh, you're on 30. Oh, shit.
Yeah, because it's episode 29 through 32.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I'm just saying. Okay,
Yeah.
30. So we haven't seen the Klugman one yet, huh? Jack Klugman?
Yeah. And Boomer wants to shove the wife out the window, too.
That's too good for her.
Okay. So this is 30. Okay. From season 1. Excuse me. Jeez. Okay. A stop at Willoughby. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, that got a high rating. 8.5 out of 10. Nice.
It's a top 20 episode.
Yeah, it is. Cool. Let's see here. Go back. Okay. I gotta get to your Cosme again. Okay. Sure.
Happy?
Hey, the sound and everything is great. This is wonderful. Oh, that's James Daly. Cool. Ah, crap. Yeah, he played Flint, right? Yeah, on that TOS episode. Cool.
She's the type of woman that you don't want.
You have to go back to Willoughby.
Yeah, Requiem for Methuselah. Cool.
Hey, who's the monkey? Was that PvP? PvP on StreamYard. Should I send it to him? Like it's on Facebook there. PvP. PvP said in the chat he's with Beyonce. Hey, I just sent it to you 6 more times. How many more links you want? Hey, PvP.
No, I got it. I got it. I got it. I just had to go back after hi. Just had to go and check after I saw your message there. And I got to mute YouTube.
Hey, how's it going, PvP? I
Uh,
recognize James Daly immediately from Requiem for Methuselah, season 3.
all right. Yeah, that's good catch there.
Yeah, he played Flint the Immortal, and of course he developed that android blonde-haired woman for Kirk.
Yeah, that's a weird episode. There's parts of it I really like, and then the whole Kirk and love thing is kind of silly.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't believe Kirk would fall in love with a machine.
Yeah, well, somehow he did, though.
Yeah, but I just think that's not one of season 3's better scripts.
Yeah.
Even though it has good aspects, like James Daly is good in it. And it has some good Spock moments, but
Yeah, we oh god. We, we lost Daly to a heart attack in 1978. Who was this?
hmm.
Hey, Gorilla, this is really good quality. Clear picture and everything tonight.
Yeah, it's playing really well here. I read when I was looking up the episodes on Wikipedia the other day. I looked at this one and it said this was Serling's favorite episode of season 1, which I find a bit baffling, actually, because I think there are better episodes.
She is one pushy broad for a secretary.
You think so,
Fuck
there,
Mr. Mizrael.
It's just like what all supervisors do, huh?
Huh.
Especially the bad ones.
I have only had one supervisor ever do that to me.
Yeah.
And
He wasn't a supervisor the next day.
Yeah.
oh, why
Funny
is
enough.
that? Just
I'll
like
let you know in 3 years when the statute of limitations run out.
Ah.
What can you say? What happened to him?
That the statute of limitations is going to run out in about 3 years, and I'll let you know then.
We're holding you to that, Jerm.
Oh, wow.
That was his wife on the phone, or one of his customers.
No, it was his wife.
That was his bitch wife.
Next up, Wannabe Village.
You think he died at that moment?
I have no idea.
Is this where he stays permanently? If so, yeah, he probably did.
Well, I think that's why. I think that was the purpose of it, Dan, was the fact that he had to get there. That was his time. That was the time that he felt most comfortable with. And I think he died, and then he's there, in his dream.
I don't know. That's to me that's a big leap to automatically assume he's passed away.
So, Mikey, are you saying that he's in heaven then?
Yeah.
Sally died. Apparently, some guy died in '78 because of a heart attack.
Yeah.
PBS
Well,
for
that
a
was-
week is like the sun setting. Working in that kind of environment is why I retired 3 years early. Nice, Boober.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess your theory was right there, Mikey.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't right. No, but the real man, the real actor, he died in Nyack, in New York, back in 1978 of the same thing, a heart attack. So maybe he foreshadowed his own death in this episode.
Are you saying life
Weird.
Well,
life
he
imitates
didn't quite
art?
go of a heart attack in this episode. Is
Yeah,
header off of the train platform.
right. But I mean, but the real life actor did die of a heart attack there, Germ. Kind of weird. Willoughby and Son funeral home. Yeah, that's a good episode.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back after this message. Alternate sponsor.
Alternate spawns are not fit for public display nowadays.
No, that's when they didn't have a cigarette ad.
They always had a cigarette ad until the last year.
Yeah, I think the alternate was the other than the cigarette ad, just for DVD release or whatever.
Yeah, Robert
Or-
Perry.
Or
Yeah, I wish Camel and Marble would sponsor me. Oh, whoops.
That's okay, Gorilla. You couldn't advertise for them anyway.
Right.
Because YouTube is subject to the same rule as broadcast television when it comes to cigarette ads.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you know cigarette ads are pretty well outlawed now, Gorilla?
Well,
Man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. And this is the Chaser. Nice.
This is episode 3, isn't it?
31. Episode
No, I mean
31.
I mean episode 3 tonight.
Yes.
Of tonight, yes, sir. Yes, it is. The Klugman one is right after this one.
Yeah, because I missed the Nightmares of Child one, which I actually think is a pretty decent episode.
Yeah.
I forget this one. I don't remember this one at all.
no, I remember it.
Hey, look who it is.
Hey, Curtis.
And it's the guy from My Favorite Martian.
No,
Youthful 20s. He looks a little older than youthful 20s to me.
Yeah.
Maybe youthful 40s.
I'd say maybe 30s at least.
yeah.
How many times do you keep dialing the number that never answers?
So George Grizzard passed away in 2007, and that's the guy who plays Roger Shackelford.
Isn't the guy in the hat J. Pat O'Malley? I think that's J. Pat O'Malley in the hat. That's second in line now, giving her money.
Here's George Grizzard.
Well, she's not interested.
Oh boy.
In other words, don't call on me.
No, you
Enough.
don't.
Enough. I like how he just picks them up and shoves them out of the telephone booth.
Yeah.
Well, he's already
Yeah,
made
that's,
half dozen calls. He's lucky he didn't get put through the phone booth.
Hey, I don't know. Would you trust somebody named A. Damon or A. Demon? I'm sorry. I don't know. I wouldn't trust anybody with even close to be calling Demon. I don't know about that.
Well, I especially wouldn't trust them if they had an office and located in Hades, Mikey.
Well, that's true. Well, but Hades could be any kind of hell. It doesn't necessarily have to be flaming, fires forever, eternally, and everything.
Hey, you don't have to be in Hades to be in hell. There's plenty of hell on this planet right now.
We live on it right now.
You got that right. Boy, nice library.
I know, that's so extensive. I love it.
Wow.
I recognize John McIntyre as Professor Damon, and the guy who was at the phone booth was J. Pat O'Malley. So I recognize those two guys.
Yeah, J. Pat O'Malley was a really good actor.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Circle of Death. What's going on?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's going on?
yeah, it's been playing so
He
well
needs to
so
catch
far.
up.
Ah, shit. I changed it.
Hey, we got 8 people watching.
Nice. So he's never heard of love potions. Okay, he seems like kind of a dimwit.
Hello, Anonymous Panther. Curtis? Good to see Curtis in there.
Eh.
You'd be surprised how common that is.
You know what? Let's do myself a little bit. One, maybe we can get something or after.
between her, realized how long I late it was between.
No, there has to be a catch.
It's his bestseller. He still makes tons and tons of money off of volume. Every poor sap in that town's bought a bottle of that.
It's what they would call a loss leader. I get the feeling the professor's heard this 1,000 times at least.
Yes, he has.
People died.
I would say the only thing that's missing on this woman is a pair of glasses. The PP will do her.
What Wednesday? Before crashing to a building near the.
Wow.
Yeah, just run along. She has another client right now.
I don't get why he's in love with her in the first bloody place.
It's puppy love, I think it is.
But he's too old for puppy love. I mean, there's almost like he's been bewitched or something. Like it's so erotic.
It's you know what? I'll bet it was Professor Damon who created the original Love Potion number 9. Hence the song.
He doesn't think that she's not interested.
No.
I still don't get this guy at all.
He's blind to love, or whatever you call that symptomatic of being madly in love.
He's wacky.
He's a horny bastard who this is just like the white version of Bill Cosby. Just think of that. He's just but he only wants one woman instead of every woman he comes in contact with.
And just by saying that, your stream is demonetized, Gorilla.
Oh fuck! I was demonetized before it even started.
There we go. My goodness.
Keep going. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If this person has the opposite effect, I'm gonna be surprised. If only women were this straightforward to us, huh?
Woo!
Well, Dan, all you need to do is find that love potion dealer and you're in business.
Yeah, let's get the love potion number 9. You know where it's sold, by Madame Rue.
Love potion number 9.
I love that song.
Damn it, you're gonna make most of that song, Mikey, you asshole.
That's a 60s tune, is it not, Mikey?
It is.
You guys remember that Buffy episode where Xander got a spell placed on him and all the women in the village found him irresistible?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. What? They're going to spend time on a chair? I thought they'd be spending time somewhere else.
To get into this.
He's starting to see what's it like to be on the receiving end of all this unacquitted love.
Yeah, that was the 60s song by the Searchers there, PvP.
Searchers?
The Searchers.
I vaguely remember them.
Yeah. She broke
Haven't
my
heard
bed
that name
apart.
now.
Love potion number 9.
I remember the song, but I don't remember the search. I remember their name, but I don't remember the band.
Yeah, it was the Searchers that did it originally.
I remember the movie more than the song.
Oh, you mean the movie from 1962 called Love Potion? Yeah.
No, the Love Potion number 9 from 1992.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. That rebooted movie. Yeah. Well, there was an original in 1962 called Love Potion. Just called Love Potion in the German.
Oh, there's a bunch of them called Love Potion.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to realize what it's like to be smothered to death by another person.
Yeah.
Mark your words well there, PvP.
Yeah, but I see PvP stream be smothered in a woman's cleavage to have a smile on his face when he goes.
That's a different kind of smothering. This is just being like overwhelmed by somebody's uncontrolled affection, which is exactly what he was doing to her earlier, which was why she didn't want nothing to do with him. And now he's getting to the point of it all, which is the point of the episode, I would think.
John died.
I'll take it. If you're offering it, yeah.
Okay, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet at the end of the episode? He runs back to the professor, going, "Please, please help me! I can't stand this." And the professor goes, "Oh, of course I can help you." Now the unlove potion is $1,000.
Hey.
There we go. I knew it was going to end like this. I just knew it. This is brilliant. This is actually a really good episode.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Uh-oh. I predict a failure and eternal love that he hates.
The Chaser. Oh, what a good roll credits.
Actually, that would have been a good title for this episode.
Is that the
It
title?
is. It's called The Chaser.
Oh, is it called The Chaser? Okay, well, I
Yes.
missed it.
That's why I said roll credit.
Okay, well, I wasn't listening, I guess. Come on, don't screw it up, dude.
Tell me, I know it's a love potion, but do you think she ever cared for him at all, even a little bit, for the love potion to take effect out on her, even a bit?
No.
No. She's definitely in a trance because I know that she really didn't like him. I mean, he was just being a heel, to her. It was
He
legitimate.
was doing to her what she's now doing to him.
Right.
It wasn't that he was a heel, he was just overly affectionate.
Yeah. But some women do call them that heels occasionally, though.
And the question is, does he drink the right one or does he drink the wrong one himself?
Yeah, he better not screw this up, but I have a feeling he obviously will.
Well, he's not too bright, PvP.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out long ago.
It's sort of like Gorilla when it came to having 2 kids.
Oh, come on. Oh,
God.
Jeez.
The one in his other hand, right?
Tell me, how does it affect him if he drinks it?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, he's screwed now.
He's stuck now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There he was. So he died?
No, the old guy, I think he was a magician of some kind.
Uh,
No, he's exactly what he said he was. A demon.
a demon.
He just doesn't take souls. He just racks up cash and watch people suffer.
Actually, much more practical business model, I would say.
Thank you, Rod, and good night.
Yeah, the Klugman episode, I think, is an excellent episode. It's the best one tonight, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Because
wasn't
everybody
Jack
remembers.
Klugman? I'm sorry.
Everybody
ahead, Pete.
remembers. Well, Jack Klugman's basically remembered for two things: the Odd Couple on TV.
Right?
So he's remembered as a comic, and then he did Quincy as the medical coroner. So he's remembered for a dramatic role in that, right?
Yeah. Plus, he was in Quincy. Yeah.
I just mentioned Quincy. He was the medical examiner.
Yeah. Right.
Both
Try not
really good shows, but
Now try not to blow your guys' trumpets too loud, okay?
what? Who? Where? What?
Yeah,
What was
he was
that?
also in another Twilight episode where he played pool with.
No, that's not this episode.
I know, but he was in another one too.
I think that one was called A Game of Pool.
Yes.
Oh, I remember this one.
Klugman
It's
is
a good
really
episode,
good.
though.
It's nice to see him in a really dramatic role early in his career.
Yeah. Oh yeah, John Anderson plays the angel Gabriel. I remember this.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for sort of spoiling the ending, Mikey.
it's not an ending. It's the guy. It's the guy who plays him. It's John Anderson.
Is that Larry Tate from Bewitched?
I don't think so. Let me see. Oh no, it's not him. Not him.
Sure looks like him, though.
Yeah.
He's too
No,
young.
it's not him.
If he lost the mustache, he'd look a lot like Larry Tate character in Bewitched.
I love this episode.
So basically, he has a multiple personality disorder whenever he's drunk.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad we lost Jack Klugman 13 years ago.
He had a pretty good long life, though, and a very successful career, though, Mikey.
Yeah, he reached 90, so he lived for 90 years.
He'd
That's
had a
good
better
life.
life. He had a better life than a lot of people do.
That's true.
I mean, you think the 9 billion people or 12 billion or whatever on planet Earth are going to have a life as good as Jack?
No.
Oh, boy.
This is how some people feel when they feel useless.
Yeah.
Is the actor really playing that trumpet, or are they adding sound effects after he's pretending to play it?
Obviously, they're having someone that plays the trumpet.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Klugman might have been a great actor, but I don't think he was also a great trumpet player.
I'm more of a sax guy.
What's that, Gorilla? You don't like sax?
No, I like the sax.
No, he's Gorilla's more of a saxophone guy.
Okay, what kind of sax? There's different kinds of saxophones. You know that, right? Don't sell it. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. No, don't sell your future. Man.
This guy doesn't have a future.
Oh, he does. By the end of the episode, I think he does.
Unless he gets a magic trumpet, his days are over, PvP.
No, I think this episode ends on an optimistic note, if I remember correctly.
I believe it does.
I think I know Serling thought Willoughby was the best episode he wrote this season, but I think episodes like Monsters on Maple Street and this one, with Klugman and Walking Distance, I think those are all far superior episodes than Willoughby. I kind of found Willoughby a one-note episode for myself anyway.
Oh man, I didn't get to hear her scream.
The truck knocks the magic back into him, huh?
Obviously, this isn't what just happened because this is in the evening now, and nobody's called an ambulance or whatever. He doesn't see you.
Nope. He's invisible to everybody.
He's not alive anymore, would be my guess.
Wow,
He's
that's a
stuck
good
in limbo.
guess.
or as we say, the Twilight Zone.
Well, he's in purgatory right now.
Yeah, there's no direction no direction for him in his real life, and now there's no direction for him in purgatory because we don't know which way he's going to go at this point, do we? I think this is a really well written episode, personally.
Yeah, I do like this one.
Tell me, is it easy? Is it easy to ignore people like that, or is it hard to ignore people like that? The reason why I'm asking is because the people in this scene are told to ignore the actor. Are they able to, or did it take them a few cuts to get it right?
It depends how professional the cast is, I guess, but I'm pretty sure actors are probably trained to ignore somebody shouting in their face when it's necessary for the scene. I think acting is good actors are incredibly disciplined. Sadly, we have very few of those left.
Yeah, they're either old or dead now.
No, I just think back then that, there was a higher standard for actors in general. Because you watch a lot of the old stuff, and even the bit players that might have a couple of lines in the show, even they can give a solid performance, even if they're only on screen for like a minute. See, that could be pretty handy. I wouldn't mind being in the afterlife if I could just help myself to whatever I wanted to. That'd be golden. Like no more rent to pay. You didn't have to pay money for your hooch or your groceries. Like, hey, come on, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. You can go sit in a movie theater for free and
yeah, you could go watch films all day long for free, eat as much popcorn as you wanted to for free.
Yep.
Well, you're going to have a hard time eating all that popcorn when you don't have a physical body.
If he doesn't have a physical body, how could he pour that drink, Germ?
It's just in his head.
Well, nice interpretation. I will respect it. Still, the main thing still is music, though. Huh. There we go.
No, he's one of those special humans that you would.
Well, that's the perfect time to talk about being a ghost when you get the circle of death. Thank you, video. Good timing.
Yeah.
I'm betting that guy's name is Gabe.
Well, the guy's name is Gabriel.
Now,
Gabriel is the head of the.
Mikey already gave that.
I already gave that away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word, not purgatory, Mikey. Limbo.
Limbo, yes. But some people call it purgatory too.
I think purgatory is a more negative term.
Probably.
No, purgatory is a little bit different than limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think limbo is a little less harsh.
Limbo is kind of where you go to see when your lift not really fit anywhere. Purgatory is where you basically have to work it off.
So limbo is kind of like you go to the doctor's office and you're in the waiting room for a while.
Yeah. And
Purgatory is where
the work farm.
Oh God.
Well, purgatory is where you weren't a good person, but you weren't a shitty enough person to deserve hell.
Anyway, I just would like to really listen to the dialogue in the last bit here because it's good. No second chance, Joey. Hmm. Gabe just summed up how powerful music is.
Mm-hmm.
See you later.
Gabriel.
The Archangel Gabriel, huh?
Yep, the angel Gabriel.
I really like this episode a lot.
Oh, me too.
Will he find his body to return here to get out of limbo?
Remember, Gabe said he wasn't actually dead. So
Right.
now he's got to find a way to get the trumpet back. Oh, Cash. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I like the way they tie this up. That's good.
Just enough to buy
Yeah.
the trumpet,
He
huh?
gets enough money to
Get his horn
to
back.
buy back the trumpet.
Yep. Yay. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I think they've known each other for a while. I get the feeling.
Oh yeah, he's pawned that thing off a couple of times to him.
Probably. Uh-oh.
And she listened.
It's a shame. She likes you. She's asking you out, pal. Take it.
Now, if only all women were this straightforward.
Well, PP, the probably were, but we probably forgot the hints.
Well, the trouble is, so many women want to play games, and anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good ending.
Yeah. Cosmic Child's kind of quiet tonight.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's creeping me out.
Beavis and Butthead, huh?
And then Bird.
All
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Rod Sterling wrote it.
All right. So that's
right,
the
that's our
last
4
one.
episodes tonight.
Yeah,
Well,
that was good.
I give Passage for Trumpet a 10 out of 10. That's one of my favorite episodes. The rest were, well, actually the Chaser was pretty good. I think Willoughby is way overrated personally, and
Yeah, Willoughby is a great episode.
I think it's overrated. I find it kind of I just find it a one dimensional, a one note kind of episode personally. It's like,
As compared to the literal one note episode we just watched.
Yeah, well, no, there's a lot of notes in that actually if you listen to the music. But Willoughby, like his boss, is like, pushing him all the time, pushing. The secretary's a bitch. Everybody's driving him crazy to the point where he has to basically go and self-delete himself at the end of the episode. So I just found that a bit, that was just a one-note episode for myself. And of course, understand I'm only giving my opinion, guys. I'm not trying to change your opinions. And Night vs. a Child, I haven't seen it in years, but I do remember it was kind of a creepy, weird episode. So it was probably not bad. Anyway, Gorilla, do you realize next week you're doing the final 4 of season 1?
Yeah.
Just wanted to check in on that. And once again, Curtis Selvey has got that greatest picture of Billy Idol ever taken. Thank you, Curtis. That is hilarious, and it makes me laugh every time I see that.
Yeah, PvP, it probably makes you feel old too, doesn't it?
Well, no. Well, you know what? I'd rather be old than a young person having to listen to the garbage that they're pumping out today, which most of it doesn't even sound like actual real music.
Yeah, well, I rarely listen to any modern music at all.
Well, Cynthia, what kind of music do you actually enjoy? Do you like older music, or are you more of a modern day music person?
I like orchestral music, and I do listen on my truck classic rock songs.
Oh, that's good.
I find it interesting that Dan is into classical because I don't think a lot of people that are like under 50 probably listen to classical on a regular basis.
Well, I told you I played a flute and piccolo for only 6 years, but I was really into orchestral music. I'd seen a few symphonies in my time, and my mother got me used to musicals. So I grew up on musicals most of my life before I started into the classic rock scene.
So you're a Broadway musical lover.
I love the Broadway musicals. I think that they should bring them back in a better way. I mean, I know they still exist. I mean, they're out there, but not in the way that I grew up with them.
True.
And let me guess, Germ is a punk rock fan, given his personality.
Punk rock.
No. He's alternative. Remember, he's in Seattle.
No, it's metal.
Yeah.
Germ's probably into death metal, I'm guessing.
No, he's not. He's not into death metal. Now, what do you really like, Germ? Come on. Tell me what you like.
Mainly Metallica, Disturbed. 80s.
No, I like Metallica. I like Hetfield. I totally like that band. I think they're probably one of the better metal bands you could actually say exist. There aren't that many you can really say that are that good anymore.
There aren't that many bands of any genre that are that good anymore. They've either self-deleted themselves on drugs or they've just disbanded years ago and died off. So that's pretty much where we're at now, Mikey.
Well, and rock and pop is all about auto-tune, right? That's the death knell of a lot of it right now.
Yeah, it seems like music now is either auto-tuned or processed through hell and back, it's reprocessed, repurposed stuff. There's no originality very much left, probably in music, if I had to guess.
Well,
when you have the same 5 chords with originality, that kind of went out the door several years ago.
But remember, the Ramones probably based their entire career on playing 3 or 4 chords, and they made fantastic records.
Yeah. But that's because they were creative. They had that creativity.
Exactly. It depends on how you put the chords together. And also, Joey Ramone had obviously listened to his 60s vocalists, and he understood the 60s vocal style because he can definitely hear it in a lot of his vocals on those albums, right?
Yeah. Suzanne, one of Suzanne's favorite groups, other than AC/DC, is the Ramones. She liked the Ramones.
I think the first 3 albums, those are my favorites. The first 3 are classics because that's when the Ramones were truly punk. Like they were really hardcore, driving, balls to the wall, thrashing guitars and just, kick your butt kind of punk rock, right, Mikey?
PvP, there's your idea. So if you're thinking of another playlist to put together, why don't you put some early Ramones stuff?
I think I do have 1 or 2 of their albums on already, actually, Mikey.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I'll have to go looking for them.
The only trouble, you know what I hate about YouTube is they make it so damn hard to organize them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I got dozens and probably 100, playlists up, but I can't organize them because there's no way that YouTube will allow it.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the what was your favorite Twilight Zone of the 4 tonight there, Dan?
For me, it was well, Jared's probably gonna hate me. It was the Trumpet episode. I found it very sentimental. I don't mind sentimental episodes if they're done right.
Yeah, I think that it was because it was so sentimental and so simple. I mean, and to be guided by an angel rather than Professor A. Damon.
Well, yeah. If it had become some magic thing instead of the religious element, it probably could have fallen apart, right?
Right. What about
I
you,
think
Corona?
we can all agree the love potion one was the worst of the 4.
I think so, yes. I think Chaser should not have been created. I think it was just, because some people back there were saying, well, women are hard to get and women are being difficult. Oh, so there's a simple love potion solution that'll solve everything. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that was a terrible episode.
Well, I think the point of it was, though, that obsessive love, like when you're obsessed with someone, can be very negative and destructive, right?
And detrimental, yes.
And I think a lot of people have been there when they fell in love with somebody that couldn't give a hoot about them, and they got obsessed with it, and it's like it's not a good thing for anyone, right? And I think that was the point the episode was making. That it's just not a good thing, basically. So I mean, I thought it's a mediocre episode. It's obviously not one of the best Twilights, but I thought it was maybe a 5 out of 10 or something. I don't know.
Well, I know I would say that Trumpet would be 1, then Willoughby, then the Nightmare of a Child thing, and then the Chaser. That's basically my choices.
I'd have to see Child as a Nightmare again, because I remember that was kind of a weird, kind of out there episode, but I thought it was kind of pulled itself together at the end, and it was quite interesting.
Towards the end, it did. Yeah.
I mean, it could be crap because I haven't seen it probably in years.
Yeah.
But the one I remember, and I did watch the last part of the Willoughby. I don't get why Sterling loves this so much. I was like, okay, I mean, it's not horrible or anything, but it's like, okay, he's got a horrible life. He's an executive that's getting pressured by his boss, his bitch secretary, everybody. His wife hangs up the phone on him because she doesn't give a crap about the guy anymore unless he can bring in the big paycheck every week. It's like, okay, I get that, but I don't really buy into the whole thing where he just decides to. Well, it's almost like I guess he's living a delusion or something when he thinks of Willoughby is going to solve his problems by jumping off the train. Like I find that kind of sad and depressing, actually.
Yeah. Well, I think also the reason, and I'm just guessing, of course, but I think that Rod Serling at that time, don't forget, we were into the Cold War, and a lot of people were starting to worry, Are we going to be bombed next? What's going to happen? And I'm sure there's probably a lot of people back then who said, gosh, if I had an escape clause, if I had a way to escape this life and go to something back that was simpler, I would do it. And I'm thinking maybe that's why Rob Serling considers it one of his better ones, because the guy did find an escape clause. He jumps off a train and then he goes to a part of his mind that he feels is safe.
Escape Clause was a much better episode, in my opinion. I just think it's weak. Rod can love it and say it's his favorite of the season, but I think
but we're still only talking season 1, so
I would say there's probably at least 4 or 5 or 6 episodes I would put above that one quite easily. I
know I definitely would put Shatner's above that.
Well, I think he kind of walked on similar territory with Walking Distance, where there's a high pressured executive that is losing his fucking mind and he has to get away from his real life. Except in Walking Distance, it's kind of charming and he goes back to his past. And I love Bernard Herrmann's score. Bernard Herrmann's score, one of the great composers of movies and television back in those days, writes an incredibly moving, lovely score for that episode. And
he wrote Psycho. Come on.
Well, he wrote a lot of he wrote North by Northwest. He wrote a lot of hits.
I know. He was
Vertigo, for instance. The guy was a master composer, and I thought the entire cast, even the bit players that only had a 1 or 2 scenes, were great. And then that ending, the whole thing with the Ferris wheel and, trying to relive his past. And when he sits down towards the end with his father, and his father has looked through his wallet at that point, and he says, I know who you are. You are who you say you are. And he says, and he gives him that little speech, right? He goes, sometimes you can't go back. Sometimes every kid has one summer.
Right.
That one summer that is only theirs. Oh, I still get choked up because that's one of your favorite episodes. But I think that's way more powerful than Willoughby personally for me. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
All right. Well, Germ, possibly. Well, if Gorilla's asleep, I'm going to you first, Germ. Which is your favorite 4 episodes out of this bunch?
Out of this bunch, Willoughby is probably my favorite.
And your least favorite?
No, my least favorite is that Love Potion one.
Yeah, the Chaser one. We all hated that one. The Chaser.
All right.
Yeah, it was very mediocre. I would agree with that.
No, it was totally mediocre.
All right, and is Gorilla awake or asleep now?
Gorilla.
Because I'm still here.
All right. What's your rating on these 4 episodes, Gorilla?
Yeah, Gorilla.
Just to piss people off, Willoughby's my favorite.
Which one? Which one?
Willoughby.
Oh, Willoughby. Okay. All right. So would you say Trumpet is right behind it? That's what I said.
Nah, Love Potion number 9.
Oh, God. You like the Chaser thing? Come on now there, Gorilla. Those don't exist.
Oh, there's no accounting for taste. But that's why I don't mind hanging out with you guys. Because we can all agree to disagree and crap on each other's opinions at free will.
Wait, so you say I have bad taste, PvP?
I didn't say bad taste.
No,
I didn't crap on anybody. I don't crap on anybody. I appreciate
you say I have bad taste. Just for that, you're getting Speedo avatar.
No. We got you. If you want to discuss your bad taste, we have to get Kayla in the mix here, okay?
Oh no!
She'll tell us exactly what you taste like.
Well, PvP, look, if Gorilla did not have bad taste, he would have 2 kids to have to pay alimony to.
Well, Gorilla's problem wasn't bad taste; it was bad timing. Because instead of reaching into that drawer for those contraceptives, he just kept banging away.
Well, I do got to get going here, so let's wrap this up here. So, thank you to the Phantom Boomer Explorers for coming. He has 3 watch parties a week on his Cosby channel. But he puts the trailers for those on his YouTube channel, so make sure to check them out. Thank you,
There you
Scurvy,
go.
for coming. Thank you, Curtis Selby, for coming. He's the voice of Northern Oklahoma. But he also has his constitutional series that he runs on Saturday. So make sure to check him out. Thank you, Eastland Burkholder, for being here. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Thank you, JPH1, for coming. And thank you,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Kimberly
thank
Ann,
you,
for
John.
coming. All right,
Yeah.
Mikey, what you got going on?
Okay, well, tomorrow, if it's still on, PvP, myself, Curtis, and Larry are all going to be doing Dark Shadows 4 episodes, starting at 10:30 my time, PM, 7:30 Pacific time on PvP, and 9:30 in your center of the universe there, Gorilla. And then on Saturday at 5:35 p.m., I'm co-hosting with Chance Bartels, doing our weekly the Nostalgic Pod Blast, where we'll be interviewing a special guest. And then I'll be there for you for A Night to Remember on Sunday night that you do as your Cinema Sunday. And before that, I'll be there for Charlotte. She'll have a live stream probably around the same time she usually does, 1:05 p.m. Pacific, 4:05 p.m. Eastern. So, and then my normal stuff next week. So, yeah. So that's what's going on.
All right, thank you, PvP.
Not much happening. I've got a busy weekend, actually. You're not doing Waltons tomorrow, correct? I just want to confirm that, Gorilla. Sounds like you got hundreds of miles to drive or something from what you
200.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, just wow. Well, just chill out if you can and relax and take some bottled water with you. That's my advice because you're going to get damn thirsty driving 200 miles. Other than that, nothing much happening on the channel today or the weekend because I got a lot of real life stuff to do to catch up on. But I just want to say, wasn't Curtis going to go do Dark Shadows at 5:30 Pacific tomorrow?
I thought he said he was going to do it at 7:30 your time there. You might want to confirm that with him, PvP.
I'm looking it up right now.
Because I know Larry told me 10:30 my time, so and he said 7:30 his time.
Oh, he said 7:30 Pacific. It looks like here, so I guess we are good to go.
Yeah, we are 10:30 my time. So yes.
Yeah, just wanted to confirm. I wasn't certain on that because things seem to be always juggling around on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, looks like Boomer's running Lucky there.
Yeah, Lucky Jordan.
I'm heading to visit my parents, then we're heading to Chanhassen.
So you got to drive like 400 miles or something there, Gorilla.
180.
It's okay. That'll take him an hour.
Yeah. The way he drives.
Yeah, Gorilla's probably like what's that movie where they got the supersonic jets in the cars?
Well, no, he's probably more like the guy who says I can't drive 55.
No, he's like the bad guys in Road Warrior where he has that, he hits that button and it just juices the car up so high it just goes like.
No, he's Sammy Hagar. He can't drive 55. So. That's how Gorilla is.
Well, I will say this: if Gorilla is caught by a highway patrol, that highway patrol's paycheck and tickets gonna be nice and juicy for him.
Well, I just hope.
Cynthia, what do you got going on?
Okay, we'll shut up.
All right, to all your viewers and family members, I usually go for different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do my sci-fi watch parties usually on Wednesday, 6:30 Pacific time. I do my live streams usually on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. I try to upload a new video on my main channel towards the end of the precinct at the beginning of next week. I do cross streams with my fellow community members like Resolute Germ and Gorilla Sister Thoughts that they usually do. And I do have a secondary channel called Ultra Sorcerer Dan. On that one, I cover that Japanese anime and cartoons in general. Right now, we're in the middle of season 2 of Slime. And I do the watch parties usually at 8 o'clock Pacific time, usually after Gorilla's Walton streams. And beyond that, that's all I have to say. I'll turn it over to Germ to give his quick promotion before Gorilla has to head out and head to bed.
Okay. Germ, what you got going on?
Saturday, we'll have the Saving Star Trek pre-show watch party with Doctor's Orders and Hatchery, starting at 5 p.m.
All right. Thank you. As for me, no Waltons tomorrow. I should be home in time to do the night to remember. Cigar Lounge on Tuesday. Next Thursday will be in our 4 episodes of the Twilight Zone. So with that, you guys have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.
Night.
Good night.